Welcome back to Talos Principle 2. I'm dear darling, and why are we here? What truth awaits us? Why don't we answer all these questions together? Well, last time we found a replication technology within these new lands, which very much shakes the foundational core or principles, I suppose, of the civilization we have now. Did you ever meet the founder?
Of course I did. She and Cornelius were both there when I was born. Neath was just starting to take over back then, and they were still showing her the ropes.
Which one's Cornelius again? What's the founder like?
Busy. There was always another problem to solve.
Unsurprising.
Did you know that she never upgraded her body?
Interesting.
Always prioritized everyone else.
Oh, I see.
That's the kind
I thought it was
of
going to be like a
work
ship of
ethic
Theseus
I
sort of
wish
thing.
more people had.
A selfless leader. I agree, but there needs to be a space for other things in life. I think obsession will work become self-destructive at some point. No, I just disagree.
You seem to be a hard worker yourself. I like that.
Oh, thank you. Do you ever crave companionship? Okay.
I've never felt the need for a partner as such.
Yeah, fair enough.
I've met a lot of people who do.
I wrote Ace Melville.
Athena and Cornelius, Atal and Damien.
I don't know, we know them.
Sarabai and Hypatia.
We know about Hypatia.
Not really for me.
Fair
So
enough,
far,
Melville.
at least. But I do have social needs like anyone.
Of course, I wouldn't dare to
What I like
assume
is
that not.
a
Garlic
pleasant
bread.
buzz of
No,
humanity.
sorry,
Not
that's
too
kind of how the
close,
meme goes, isn't it?
Not too far. Something I can be part of without having it get in my face all the time.
Yeah, fair enough. Could these visions affect my mind? You know exactly what you
The
want from a
data stream
society and
overloads.
relationships, right?
Yes, they
What
could.
kind of... That was a strange hand
There are
pose there.
safeguards to prevent that from happening. But
Okay.
these aren't exactly carefully controlled circumstances.
Okay, fair enough.
It's hard to predict. Our
Hopefully
brains
it'll be okay, right?
are absurdly complicated, which is why it's so hard to make more of us.
You saying this? We shouldn't be sending huge amounts of data streams through our brain and potentially corrupting it? Why do you think the founder left New Jerusalem?
Maybe she just got sick of things breaking all the time.
So what exactly can these particle clouds do?
As far as I can tell,
Anything.
anything. Which is insane.
I don't really know how that works. How do you feel about Mayor Herman's policies?
I used to think it was the only safe way forward. Keep
But
things
now-
simple and under control. Now I'm not so sure that ever made sense.
You're seeing the light. What do you think about Miranda?
She's so innocent and full of wonder, it should make me want to retch, metaphorically speaking. But I'll admit, she's sort of
Sweet?
charming.
Charming. She's apparently won everyone over. Can't wait for her to be revealed as the big bad villain of this game somehow. I'm joking, of course. The founder appears to have developed a technology that prints new bodies, using those particle clouds we're already familiar with. These bodies come with a protocol for instantly transferring the user's mind. I cannot sufficiently underline how mad this is. The implications would be breathtaking if we breathed. There seems to be another safeguards. So far I've not been able to get this tech to work outside of puzzles. I did manage to sort of make sense of a mind transfer protocol, however, and I'm loading all the data that I've collected. It will need to be studied extensively before it can be used, but I can think of a lot of potential applications. What really grinds my gears though, is how casually it's all deployed. It takes us ages to make a new body, and here's a whole bunch of them doing no more than holding up platforms or standing on pressure plates. Is this all a joke? Maybe not a joke, but a game, yes. The founder, Megafred. Please keep discussion of the alleged presence of a founder at the site of a megastructure confined to this thread. I'm still in shock. I wasn't even sure the founder was still alive. Of course she is. And now that we reach completion day, she has sent us her sacred messengers. It could still be an aliens pretending to be the founder. It's not aliens, and if Prometheus and Pandora are sacred messengers, why has one apparently changed the other? The day of her return is imminent. So now you agree that Byron is right to want an expedition. In fact, it was the founder's will all along. And when you said it was wrong to even consider going to the island, you were acting against the founder. Your word games aren't going to help you when the founder returns, Orinia. It was wonderful to hear Athena's voice again, but with all the emotion inherent in this matter, we should be careful not to get swept away. We don't really understand anything yet. Oh yeah, what happened to this person now, Doge? Hasn't, reconnected me with anything yet. I can't help but wonder, if Miranda is her daughter, was Athena trying to start a new civilization? Did she abandon New Jerusalem? Maybe she was always a leader. Maybe she just wanted to experience something private. At that point, She had an enormous responsibilities from the very beginning, and while we were a family, she had too many burdens to ever have a private life of her own. I understand your point, but why leave Cornelius behind then? That's none of your business. Fair enough. Okay. I guess we'll just do what we do best, which is continue solving more puzzles. So that's where we want to get to eventually. Uwe le number 4. Alright, you know, we'll catch up with him again later. Right, so now we're actually going... What is that on the hill? That looks like a secret level. All the way over there, which is interesting. We can see it already, but... Just wanted to have an observation around, you know? Because interestingly, I don't see a Sphinx statue or anything of that ilk. This feels like it could be game breaking in a sense, but I wonder what puzzle the world puzzle is for this one. The Sphinx's riddle. High ground. Oh, interesting. Okay, 3 of them. Right, get as high as possible, I assume. Let me think about this. You probably take platform. Alpha me, jump on here, probably. To take you, to jump on here, to take you, to pick this up. Oh, that doesn't work. Is this high enough? Not high enough. So we had to use you somehow. I don't think we could put this on your head though. We need like another platform. Oh, there is another platform. Okay, never mind. Not high enough? Okay. You go put this cube down for us. Or you hop up here, you hop up here. Grab this, drop it. You pick it up. You take our platform. Now this is going to be interesting. I don't know how we're going to necessarily do this, but... Okay, what needs to happen is you need to jump up here. You need to walk over here. Wait, we need to move the cube first. I don't know if we 100% have to, but I would hate to do all of this and realise that the cube needs to move. But we move you here, we swap to you, we hop up here, swap down to you, who will jump up here, and we go up, up, jump. Nice. That's a really fun level, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe even my favourite level thus far. Thank you. Oh, who's that? That's Yakut again, isn't it? It's Yakut, okay. Number 5 in that direction. There is a question mark thing over there. Over there? Question mark? So number 5 is left. Still down this way. But definitely looks like there's something over there. Which I guess we can explore afterwards. Or now. There is 100% something over there, but I don't know what it is. Oh, it's a pathway to actually get there. I didn't just have to randomly jump down. Okay, let's take a pathway. Let's do it legitimate. It looks like a stone or something in the ground. Oh no, it's definitely a scanning thing. A hand scanner. I wonder if you can actually fall down this mountainside. I'm not going to tempt fate like that, but curiosity did kill the cat and satisfaction brought it back. Sure, terminal. Lithrasil. Now one of yours.
As we continue exploring the cold northern reaches of the island, the contrast between the harshness of this place and the softness of New Jerusalem becomes more and more pronounced. There is a kind of madness in what we are doing. going to a place that is so hostile to our existence.
Mm.
That does not mean there is nothing to love here. There is, in fact, a great beauty. But it is a hateful beauty.
Hateful
A
beauty.
beauty you can only love because there are places that are not like this.
That's an
Yet,
interesting
it
way
is
to love
precisely
something.
this hateful beauty that the people of New Jerusalem
A
fail to
gift.
see, and so cannot understand their own blessings.
We have no replicator? Okay. Oh, we do. Okay. I was gonna say. Oh, what a bait that is. I see. Okay. I was like, there's no way that's that simple. Indeed, it's not. Okay. So basically, it's getting this down, then getting you back up, I assume? There's nothing else in there, so... Oh, this is, presumably this is going to be useful somehow. Oh. I don't think we're meant to do this yet. Or are we? Hold on. I don't know what else we would do except for get that laser across, so I guess we are meant to do that. The real question is how. We can't really get this cube across. That's not really mechanically how it works. That's too high up. Really nothing else in here? Just double checking. Okay. We need like another cube for you. Or something. Or I don't know if... Oh, I can. I can just take a connector like this. Okay. Never mind. Well, you'll just be trapped in there for a bit, but that's okay, probably. Oh, that's not high enough? Or is it high enough and you just need to be a bit closer? Oh, it is high enough. Okay. So how do we get you out? Oh, wait, you can just climb the ladder out. I forgot. That's interesting. The ladder's actually part of the solution. That seems like a rarity in levels, to be honest. And then what? Ah, and then you pass... You hop up here. Take control, and then I take... No, wait. I take the connector from you to use as this. Interesting, okay. Fascinating. Somehow you're not standing on that, but... We'll do this over here. I like to put them by the door. So it's like they can see the outside world. Just a little bit. I saw there was a path. A lower path around here, the abyss path. Well, I don't necessarily know what it leads to, but we might as well look. Interesting, what is that? It's the thinker.
Whether it is true that Daedalus constructed the giant Talos, or as others say he was the creation of Hephaestus, what we may be certain of is that he was made of bronze and
What's
had
going
one
on?
vein, within which flowed a liquid substance like blood, which some claim was quicksilver, and others assert was ichor, such as flows in the veins of the gods.
Strategia.
The loss of that liquid caused him to die.
Have we found anything
As
like
a
this
man
before?
dies when he loses his blood. May we not then say that Talos, though created as a machine or a toy, had all the essential properties of a man?
This is
He
what the
moved
Talos
of his
principle
own
is, right?
volition. He spoke and could be spoken to, had wishes and desires. Indeed, in the tale of the Argonauts, that was the cause of his downfall. If then a machine may have all the properties of a man, and act as a man while driven only by the ingenious plan of its construction
This is a secret
and
one,
the
right?
interaction of its materials according to the principles of nature, then does it not follow that man may also be seen as a machine? This contradicts all the schools of metaphysics.
All of them.
Yet even the most faithful philosopher cannot live without his blood.
Okay, I'm just looking around what we have. Also, social media post. Stratton defines the Talos principle. No. These structures are impressive. I don't understand what possible function this structure could have, but it really is really impressive. Hold on. Could that be its function? Just to be impressive? Just like a social... Just like an absolute... What's a word? Flex? The technology discovered by the expedition changes everything. Every argument about how hard it is to get access to the resources necessary to create more of us goes out the window. We can create more people. 1K doesn't have to be the last. And it would be easy. Are we really going to give up just because of a goal? Energy doesn't just come from nowhere. We have no idea what the real cost behind this technology is. And true. Besides, the goal is an ideal, not just a limit we ran into by accident. It's a will of a founder. Yeah, right. It's not necessary to share personal belief in the founder to understand the value of a goal. It's clear to all, but the most radical that humanity needs limits, for its own sake and for the sake of the planet. You say that as if it was self-evident. It's not. You're smuggling a whole host of misanthropic ideas into conversation under the disguise of reasonableness. Your premises are completely rotten. I believe the results of human history speak for themselves, and I find it shocking that anyone would disagree with something so obvious. Shocking that anyone would value human beings, and think that maybe our ancestors could have solved their problems using their brains instead of preaching misery for all. That maybe there is some point in blaming other factors beyond technology and growth. Like, I don't know, people in positions of authority preaching about their self-important morality instead of trying to solve ordinary people's problems. Authority? I'm just an academic. That's completely disingenuous and you know it. Your clique has a mayor's ear. Clique? I assure you there is no such thing. Do we know who Elwyn even is? This conversation is getting out of hand. If you can't behave, I'm shutting this thread down. Yes, you honestly should have just shut it down, in my opinion, but these conversations are necessary, they should not be banned. This conversation is irritating, but should be allowed as a matter of principle. It would be best to close this thread until everyone calms down. Just take it to private. Just take it to private. I have no desire to be berated by fanatics. Been arguing with a mirror again? You all seem to have opinions about civilization, but don't forget that the premise of civilization is that we have to be civil. Thread closed. True, so true. but definitely there's grounds for reasonable discussion and debate throughout, well, everything, to be perfectly honest, but so often people lose a grip on what reasonable, I suppose, constitutes. Right, okay, so take control. This is a jammer. For some reason I thought it was not a jammer. Oh, no way. Is the solution just jump over it? That's genuinely a really funny solution if it is. No, it's not. Or is it? Maybe it is just literally jump up high enough that you can get over it. Okay, it does not seem to be the case. Why do we need to get up so high anyway? Presumably to get the jammer out of here, but why? How would we get the jammer out? Oh, I see. Hold on. Probably by doing this. By hopping the wall. Is this what you want? Hop. Hop. Possess. Jump. Possess. Jump. No! That seems a bit too high up. Unless one of these other walls are something that we're meant to hop over. Do you think, like, maybe this one makes more sense? I don't know. It's a bit crooked, what we're standing on, though. This all does not look quite high enough for us to get over, unfortunately. What else? Like, why do we even need to get high enough? Do you think it is actually this? But because there was like a blockage thing on the side, it just didn't work properly? For a second there, I was like, maybe we had to get the jammer higher than that blue gate. Why would we jump past you? Higher than the blue gate and get it to jam this thing instead, but I think that might not be possible. I can't believe that that isn't the solution. What's this one called again? Passing through. If we have a jammer on our head, jamming that, would that be okay? Maybe that would be okay, actually. And maybe that's exactly what we want. No, does that make any sense whatsoever? Put the jammer on that head. No, it doesn't make sense. Oh, excuse me. I'm a little bit stumped right now. Because it's not immediately obvious what I'm meant to do. The general idea I want is to get the jammer out. But we can't hop the walls, they're too high. We can't hop over this wall either. So the only way we can get out is to jam this wall. Doesn't necessarily mean that this has to come out. Maybe what it could mean do you think we can sacrifice a cube for the jammer? Oh, it needs to get up on top of your head. If you put this down and you stand on it, does this work? Oh, you can't stand on it, okay. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm getting really confused now. Well, this is too high up to even reach a jammer. What? The idea I had was basically put the jammer right up next to it, and then you stand on this one's head. Oh wait, maybe this will work. I don't know if we can. Well, it looks like we can, but it doesn't look like that's the intended answer because this thing does not allow me to stand on for very long. But the idea was that we jump on your head and we reach over the platform to do so. But as I say, this does not allow us to stand on the cube for very long. Well, this is my concept. Maybe it just wasn't close enough? Why can I not put it over the thing? Okay, sorry. I'm not thinking about this in a puzzle-solving way. Oh my god, it's been 25 minutes, I didn't even realise. Is there another thing that we need to grab, maybe? I'm not really sure. Like, I feel like it must be about circumventing this, using the jammer somehow, but I can't really put together how. But anyway, we reached 25 minutes, so I think this is a good a time as any to round this episode off here. So, if you have been watching, thank you very much. Hold on, let's see. 3 seconds ago, perfect. If you have been watching, thank you very much. It's been Talos Principle 2. I've been Dear Darling. Likes, comments, subscription, shares, greatly appreciated. Socials, Discord down below. Hope to see each other again, but for now, it's our farewell. So until next time, bye bye for now.